Y'all seen the title of this video. Is SeeReax controlled opposition? Okay. And I was waiting to do a face reveal, I'm not gonna lie. Here's the face reveal. I was waiting to do it. I actually did already reveal my face on another channel, so some of y'all might be familiar with this face. But I was just like, bro, fuck it, bro. Fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do the role play with the controller and all the, bruh, it's too much. You know what I mean? I'm just not trying to do all that, bruh. Honestly. You know? But let's get back to the topic. Is SeeReax controlled opposition? Unfortunately, y'all, I think the answer is yes. And I rock with SeeReax. I do. I rock with SeeReax heavily. Okay, I'm a fan of SeeReax. Especially OG SeeReax when he was like, you know, really grinding like in the mud with it, like Xenoverse 2 days, Xenoverse 1 days. You know what I mean? SeeReax really, when he first started, that was even my favorite SeeReax. I like SeeReax now too, obviously. He's great. Bauer! Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's cool, bro. He's cool. But like, at the end of the day, I gotta call out what I really see. I gotta call out what I see. And what I see is a controlled opposition. Okay? Like, bro, there's no way Bandai just co-opted the whole Xenoverse 3 community. Shit, they just co-opted this shit, bro. This shit is like, it's like a psyop. Bandai just pulled off a psyop on the whole Xenoverse 3 community. Well, all the idiots who actually fell for that nonsense, okay? SeeReax sat up there, showed the same gameplay as everyone else, okay? But you know what he did? Bandai was like, okay, we're gonna have you clean this up, okay? We're gonna give you as much time as you need. I know people were like, oh yeah, SeeReax didn't have that much time. SeeReax didn't have that much time. Man, cut that. If y'all don't shut that shit up, dog. Like, he had enough time to set up a capture card. He had enough time to get his whole shit ready and capture it on the perfect screen where he could get the, yeah, like, come on, bro. He could get the perfect shit, 4K video quality and all that. You know, that was all a plan. You know, that was all planned by Bandai. Like, okay, we're gonna do this so that we can kind of clean up the perception right now. Oh my God, I hate that glare. Yeah. They're like, we're going to do that so that we can kind of like clean up the perception around Xenoverse 3. Because Rose came out and he was like, yo, there's only like 3 combo routes, which he was 100% correct about. There's only 3 combo routes. SeeReax gameplay showed nothing new. Makai, I saw you drop a video, bro. I saw your video, Makai. You got to stop glazing, dog. You got to stop glazing, bro. I saw that video you just made, dog. That was straight glaze. He showed no new routes. Okay, why did you say in your video that, yeah, SeeReax, he proved Rose wrong? No, he did not. He did not prove Rose wrong. Y'all need to stop glazing and take SeeReax's meat out of y'all mouths. This is insane, bro. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop that shit, bro. I fuck with SeeReax too, but I'm not about to sit up here and glaze some shit that I know isn't true. He showed no different new combos, bro. He did not show a new combo. In fact, he was playing so bad that we saw a new mechanic, not a combo, a new mechanic. We saw a whole new mechanic from how garbage he was playing, bro. Broly literally smashed Goku's head across the ice, bro. From how trash this nigga was playing. He got his head smashed into the ice from how trash that nigga was playing, bro. We saw a new mechanic from how garbage he was playing, bro. That's no disrespect. I fuck with SeeReax, but this is just the reality, bro. You can't be offended by me telling you the truth, bro. We saw a new, this is factually true. We saw a new mechanic because you were playing bad enough that Broly was actually able to grab you, smash your head into the ice, and straight rock your shit, bro. Come on, dude. And people are trying to glaze this like, oh yeah, SeeReax, he just had the most high-level gameplay of all time. He just had like some super high-level gameplay. Like, no, you did not, bro. I'm sorry to break it to you, Mr. Bauer, man, but you did not have no high-level gameplay. You did not have no high-level gameplay, dog. You did not. Okay, you had higher quality gameplay, higher visual quality. Visual quality, dog. Like 4K and what? 180p? That type of difference. You didn't have higher quality gameplay in the combos you was doing, bro. That's like a myth, bro. Why are people saying that? Why are people saying that? Why are people are still saying that? I just saw Makai's video today that kind of prompted me into saying this. I'm like, Makai, you're ignoring reality, bro. Rose literally said the same 3 combos. It's the same 3 combos, bro. It's the same 3 combos, bro. Like, how do y'all do this, bro? How do y'all do this? I like SeeReax too, though. I do. I fuck with him, but it's like the glaze is on another level. It's a holy glaze. It's like it's a different level of glaze. Like, you gotta put your hands up like amen for this type of glaze, bro. It's like amen. The glaze of SeeReax. Like, bro, Come on, bro. This is a religious level glaze. This is religious levels of glaze that y'all are doing, bro. This is worship, bro. Like Rose said, this is literally worship, literally religious glaze. Okay, this is the type of glaze that was not talked about in the Bible. Okay, that should never be spoken of in no biblical context. Okay, we can't even speak about this type of glaze in no biblical context because it's blasphemy. This level of glaze, like literally. It is literally cult level glaze. Like I said, bro, it's bad. So, yeah, I think SeeReax totally was, he was totally controlled opposition there. Bandai had him. They put him in a room. They put him where he could have as much time as he needed, gave him a good capture card, and let him record it. You know what I mean? Let him get that gameplay in, and let him show us stuff from his perspective so he could try to clear things up. You know, all those creators addressed Rose talking points at the exact same time in their video. That is literally a psyop, bro. Like, that's the literal definition of a psyop, bro. Like, what are we talking about? There's no way y'all all conveniently addressed that same point at the exact same moment in y'all video, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I was born, but not yesterday. And that's all random? Stop it, bro. And y'all did not show no new combo routes. Y'all lied. You all lied. Okay? Y'all did not show a new combo route. What combo route did someone show that was different than what was shown in Rose's gameplay? None. Okay, the only new thing that happened was SeeReax getting his head smashed in by Broly. SeeReax getting his head dragged across the ice by Broly, bro, because he was getting wrecked. Okay, that's not quality, dog. That's just, bro, that's just lacking a skill level to actually to avoid getting your head smashed in by Broly, bro. That's not, like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's the only new thing that he showed. So we gotta stop this type of glaze, bro. Bandai got these creators. They got them to get the most pretty visual because they know Dragon Ball people, like Dragon Ball fans, don't like look deeper into things. There's a whole meme that Dragon Ball fans don't even know how to read, much less analyze something visually and look deeper into it. They can't do that. So they know as soon as as soon as SeeReax put out higher quality gameplay, as soon as Indakuba and all these dudes put out higher quality gameplay, everyone was going to be eating up that slop like it was really like it was some heat, like we saw some new shit, bro. And there's going to be a lot of people in these comments ignoring reality. Name one combo that SeeReax did that was new. You can't, because you're going to ignore reality and get emotional. Stop that crybaby shit, okay? Stop being a baby, dog. I don't want to see no one emotional talking about, you're hating. I'm not hating on dude. I'm not hating on him at all. I said I like SeeReax. I said I'm a fan. You're mad because I'm calling out your favorite creator. I'm calling out the Dragon Ball god that y'all worship of SeeReax. You know what I mean? And now y'all are upset about that, right? Y'all gotta stop this worship. Y'all gotta stop this glaze. Y'all gotta stop that meat eating, bro. It's genuinely concerning at this level. It's concerning. You're ignoring everything that Rose said, bro. Like, you're just ignoring reality because you want to cope about this game. And it's like, dog, you gotta stop the cope. Y'all gotta stop the cope. Okay? Bandai tricked y'all. Bandai fooled y'all. They got y'all in the psyop. They co-opted the whole community off of one man. That's insane. What SeeReax did right there was invaluable. Okay? The community was actually listening and noticing something trash about the game, calling it out, and calling out Bandai for the slop they've been peddling. And then SeeReax came out, he cleared the whole thing for free. For free. For free. He literally marketed the game for them and improved their marketing, improved their whole image of the game with the whole community for free, bro. That was invaluable what SeeReax just did. I'm not even joking. To a business, to a company, what SeeReax just did was invaluable. That's why I'm saying he was controlled opposition, dog. Controlled opposition, whether he knew it or not. Whether he knew it or not, bro. Because I fuck with SeeReax. I think he actually likes the game, but whether he knew it or not, he was controlled opposition in that scenario, my dog. He was. He was, bro. He fixed their whole marketing. One man fixed the marketing of a game that looked trash, that we can see has limited combo routes, that Rose spit the facts about, okay? He fixed all of the actual, like, he fixed the whole perception of the game. None of the real issues, because, you know, the devs would actually have to do some real work, which we know Bandai devs don't do that. We know Bandai devs, they be laid up, kicked back in that shit. You know what I mean? Kicked back in the fucking banana hammock. Like, them niggas be kicked back in that bitch, bro. Cool and breezing, like getting some top probably, bro. Like, I'm not joking. Like, bro should be really developing the assets, and he's probably getting head, bro. I'm not this is Bandai employees, bro. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised, bro. It's that type of level, dog. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, the dude who was designing the auras in Sparking Zero, who they said we were supposed to get custom auras and shit like that, right? In Sparking Zero, we were supposed to get all this custom shit. bro was probably just laid back getting some he was probably getting some top from like a Konoichi or some shit, bro. It's wild. It's wild. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's kind of crazy out here. So it's like, bro, come on, man. And it's like, a lot of y'all, I can't believe that y'all just fell for that co-op. I get it. It was a good psyop. I mean, to a fool, to the average Dragon Ball fan, someone like me, someone who's smart, someone like Rose, you know what I mean? Like, the real ones out here, Avian, my boy Don Coolio, I bet he noticed too. The real ones out here, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we gonna notice, dog. That's some bullshit, dog. That shit ain't fixed nothing. You feel me? You didn't fix none of the underlying issues of the game. You made the perception better. You did something invaluable for this company. You improved their marketing, SeeReax. You fixed their marketing for a game that's probably trash. Okay? And everyone's defense is like, oh yeah, we don't know the other combo styles. That's not a defense. Saying you don't know something is not a defense of a game. Okay, I need to address that too. We're almost at the tail end of this video because I gotta let my girl in the crib. But I gotta address that point real quick. Y'all keep talking about these combos. Y'all keep saying the stylized combos. Like, oh yeah, there's going to be new styles of combos and everything like that. So that basically, you know, we don't know what that's going to be. Okay, yeah, we don't know what that's going to be. That's not a defense. That just means we don't know. That doesn't mean that it's more combo routes than what we've seen. Right? Saying we don't know what something is, I gotta really get on getting this content out consistently, because I'm such a logical person that I can point out all the logical errors in everything everyone's saying. All the time, almost. I'm not even joking, bro. I point out logical errors like that. Just quick. You know, and one of the major logical errors with that, saying that we don't know what the stylized combos are, what the different combo styles are gonna be, right? We don't know what those are. That's not a defense. That's not a defense. An unknown, right? You guys, listen to me. An unknown is just that. An unknown. It's not a defense. It's not like this gotcha moment. It's not like, oh yeah, we know it's great now. Like, no. We just don't know. For all we know, they could have the exact same 3 combo routes. I hope they don't. But you can't use it as a defense. Like, this is not some type of no. This is not some type of defense or some type of defeater to the argument that people are making. No, that is not a defeater to the argument, bro. No, that means nothing. All that means is that we don't know. That doesn't mean that it's better. That doesn't mean that it's worse. It's literally an unknown. It can't be used to defend the game in any way, right? Saying that there's combo styles cannot be used to defend this game in any way when we don't know what those combo styles are. We don't know what they are. Anyone who says they know what they are is lying. Okay, unless they've been invited by Bandai, you know, to co-op the game or whatever, and they can tell us about that, tell me. You know what I mean? Yo, if the controlled opposition wants to pop out right now, like, tell me what's up. You feel me? Like, I want to know, but I'm telling y'all, no one knows if these combos are good or not, so that's not a defense. You can't use an unknown as a defense. Like, a defense is something that's like, okay, it would be something like, okay, we seen this, so we know that the combos are going to be better here. That would be like a real defense, you know, or some real reason to say that the combos should actually be better. Saying that there's combo styles does not mean that there's more new routes. Styles doesn't equal new routes. Styles just means a style of what there already is, potentially. Hopefully that's not what it means, but that's typically how style works. You know what I mean? Style doesn't equal new route. It doesn't equal that. I don't know why people have conflated those two things together like they're one. They're not the same, bro. The style is not a new route. You feel me? No, dog. We don't know that it. Hopefully it is, but we don't know that. Y'all can't be using that as some type of, oh yeah, you can't talk bad about the game because the style's a route. You don't know if the style's a route, bro. You don't know if the style has new routes or not. We don't know that. So it's not a defense, and it's not a negative or a positive. It's just an unknown. So stop using that argument to try to defend this game, to try to defend what we've actually seen. We can go off what we've actually seen. Bandai's job is to market this game properly, not just to use creators like SeeReax to co-op the whole game. No, to co-op the whole community. No. They're actually supposed to market the game correctly to where the community likes it organically, regardless of what some content creator just came out and started defending it, glazing it, and saying shit. No, that's not how it's supposed to work, dog. It's supposed to actually be good marketing for the community without, regardless of what creator says something. You know what I mean? If it's interesting, just really, really hype, it's interesting. When Storm 4 came out, there was no creator that could change how good that game did or change if it was bad or not. Obviously, Afro Senju did a lot to make that, you know, he was a big influence on that game, you know what I mean? But that game was a big game regardless. That game was going to be a big game, you feel me? It was going to be a big game because it was a great game. A great game, it doesn't matter if Rhymestyle says he doesn't like it. You know what I mean? If Rhymestyle cannot like it, if it's a great game, people are going to buy it. You think if Rhymestyle says he doesn't like, obviously GTA is a different whole genre, but if Rhymestyle says he doesn't like GTA 6, or if SeeReax says he doesn't like GTA 6, you think people aren't going to play that game? No, people are going to play that game because they're hyped and excited to play a game that looks awesome. We actually seen leaks of that game and it looks great. Okay? So people are going to be hyped to play a great game. It doesn't matter what a creator says. There's no amount of creators that can stop people from playing a great game. There's no amount of creators that could have stopped people from playing like a game like Red Redemption 2. In my opinion, not even in my opinion, factually pretty much the best story-driven game of all time and world and interactive world of all time, right? Pretty much. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all can't, yeah, but I gotta go let my girl in the crib, but yeah, y'all gotta stop falling for these co-ops, these psyops. Y'all gotta stop, dude. This is embarrassing, dog. It's embarrassing, bro. Let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments below. If y'all enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications. It's Wealthy XP here. Tuning out. Be easy, y'all.